Hello and welcome to this edition of ELCAT News. I'm Cameron Sutton. Local business owner Steve Graham is one step closer to fulfilling his goal of restoring East Long Meadow's historic train depot as a centerpiece of the community. Last week, Graham met with the planning board to obtain a special permit allowing him to operate a takeout ice cream restaurant at the site.
Take that parcel that has had an interesting couple years associated with it and turn it into something very nice. The plan is to try to keep the historical nature of the train depot intact and turn it into technically a takeout restaurant, but an ice cream shop. We will comply with all the building codes that are needed. We're going to rebuild the ramp that was originally around the building as close to the design that it was as possible, again complying with the new building codes.
On Thursday, Graham met with a group of ELHS video production students at the ELCAT studio to describe his vision for the building and to engage students in a plan to document the entire restoration project.
Our idea is that you would document the renovations and the redevelopment of the parcel in as much detail as possible, and the end product would be a little documentary that you would put together. You would put your names on it, you get credit, and it would become part of a permanent display in the depot so that when people came to get an ice cream, they would see your work. Maybe it'd be a running video, you press the button, you've all seen those types of things, and they could see the whole thing from start to finish. There's two windows that face Maple Street. Right now the plan is to serve the ice cream out of those two windows. So the kitchen will be in the front half of the building. In the back half of the building, it's a small building, but the back half of the building will be open. There'll be maybe some stools and a few tables, and that's where you'll see whatever historical artifacts and memorabilia we want, and where we could put this film with a little projector. And there's two giant sliding doors that are really cool that open into the back half of the building. And so we'll get those in good working order, and that'll be kind of fun. But the building's very, very simple inside. It was never finished. The back half of the building was never finished. The ceiling, you just see the studs and the rafters, and the walls, you just see the studs. There's no finished sheetrock or walls on it. We're going to leave that. That's part of the nostalgia and the history of it.
In other news, at the end of Tuesday's council meeting, the members adjourned to executive session to discuss finalization of a contract for town manager Mary McNally. McNally was appointed as the permanent town manager following a search process and public interviews with 4 candidates.
We are back in open session at 9:33, and we can now move to new business. The council approval of terms of our town manager's contract. And I will entertain that motion now.
So moved.
Well, there's writing for it.
So,
Yeah.
we want to read this
Yeah, right.
motion down at the bottom under new business.
Somebody that
So
wasn't
I
on our
move to
committee.
approve the contract terms of town manager Mary McNally as discussed in executive session.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, please say nay. That motion passes unanimously. And the second item relative to a condition in the contract is the matter of the residency requirement. And Mr. Henry, can I have that motion, please?
I move that the town council waive the residency requirement for Mary McNally with the terms, notwithstanding the town's charter provisions requiring residency, the town council, under its powers under Article 3, Section 1, hereby waives the requirement for residency so long as the town manager continues to reside at her current address.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Please say nay. Motion passes unanimously. And with that, I will now entertain a motion to adjourn.
McNally served as the acting town manager following the departure last August of Denise Menard. At last week's school committee meeting, members discussed enrollment at the Meadowbrook Integrated Preschool program. The program provides a setting that integrates children with and those without special needs, called peer partners.
You see that basically when you're doing early intervention, what you're trying to do is create a preschool classroom where hopefully you have under 50% of the enrollment there for early intervention, and then you have peer role models making up the majority of the percentage.
Meadowbrook is currently accepting applications for peer partners from East Long Meadow residents for the 2021 school year. Interested parents with children who will reach age 3 before September 1st are asked to pick up an application at the school office at 607 Parker Street, East Long Meadow. The office is open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more information about the integrated preschool program and the application process, you can call the school at 413-525-5470 during office hours. It's time for the annual pajama drive at East Long Meadow Public Library. The drive, sponsored by the Boston Bruins, collects donations of new kids' pajamas to assist local families in need. Statewide, this year's goal is to collect 13,000 pairs of PJs for kids from birth to age 16. Every pair of PJs collected by the East Long Meadow Library's Pajama Drive automatically enters a donor into a drawing for a family 4-pack of Springfield Thunderbirds tickets. The drive kicks off at the library on Saturday, February 1st. Drop off your donation anytime until March 15th. Coming up at the Pleasant View Senior Center, seniors in need of help with their federal and state income tax preparation can get free help from AARP volunteers beginning February 6th. The service is geared toward low and moderate income seniors who are filing a simple tax return. You can call the Pleasant View Senior Center at 413-525-5436 for more information, or stop by the office to sign up for a time slot. Also at the Senior Center coming in March, memory training, beginning Wednesday, March 4th from 11 to 1. Memory training is an innovative educational course that teaches individuals techniques to improve their memory in a fun, interactive classroom environment. The 2-hour class will meet each Wednesday for 4 weeks. Register by calling Lisa Fontaine at 525-5436, extension 1407. Space is limited, so early sign-up is encouraged. That's it for this edition of ELCAT News. I'm Cameron Sun. See you next time.